Hello everyone, it's Bob Farmer 6710. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to day 10 on the big 132 Ball Farm Diorama display. It's already day 10, can't believe it, 10 weeks into this amazing series on this model farm. There's a bit of silage kicking off, same as last episode, but we're really getting into the silage, and as you see, an accident has just occurred. So we'll get to that later on there. But yeah, silage is really kicking off in this episode with the good weather clearing up, and it's just next week is May, so we're really close to summertime. So start off here, PJs Yard, the abandoned farm. The 1200 and the Massey Ferguson 30 drill is currently out drilling. It's not currently around the farm here, he's doing a field up the road, but you'll get to see the Massey 30 drill in the next episode. PJ, he's out on the 1200, but his son is here in the yard doing a bit of mechanicing actually, and he's after getting PJ's Jeep, and he's gonna jump lead or try to jump lead the JCB load all there. So he's gonna try to get it going and see what needs doing to it, as it's been sitting for over 20 years like all the rest of the machines. Combine is there as well, that'll soon have to be looked at as well, as if there's a lot of things wrong with it, they'll have to make sure they have all the parts and everything. So the Massey 690 parked up as well after going for a trip last week to go get the Massey Ferguson 30 drill. And the Massey Ferguson 590, which is new to them as it's just been brought out of the barn find there 2 weeks ago, and that's on the grain trailer out for its first outing on the road, and it's going back to PJ's home farm to has to need a trailer back there to move a bit of soil and move a bit of brambles and logs. So that's what the 590 is doing, and yeah, PJ's brother is in that, bringing it for a spin down the road. A lovely setup, I must say, the 590 and the yellow trailer. Moving down the road here, we have a local farmer in his New Holland TM140 and Cambridge rollers, just going off to do a bit of rolling on some newly drilled ground ahead of the spring drilling season. So coming to an end shortly now, but he's getting the ground rolled in. A lovely setup that. And here in Barr's farm, he has the sheep all fed and everything, but he's actually doing a bit himself. So he's after going up there this morning to get a loan of the Fleming roller off Robert. He knows Robert, they go way back to when they were younger, around the same age, so he got the loan of the roller off Robert there. He's rolling in the silage field ahead for silage season. The muck has been spread on it there a few weeks ago, and he's rolling the ground now. The grass is coming up quite well now, so he's choosing the right time to roll it, and it's good weather for rolling as well. So he's getting on with that, and the ESB just going by as well. So we'll see what's happening in the contractors yard, James and Michael, ahead of their silage season. So at the minute they're busy enough, they're getting ready for silage. In fact, they're actually already headed out to silage there, get the T7 260 black power on the Fusion 3 baler. So that's already on the road, going to make a start on the baling for the AD plant. They're not silage harvesting at the moment, as they're only making about 50 acres of grass compared to the 300 acres that the AD plant would have. But as we said last episode, Robert and the dairy farmers, they're raking for Michael and James, so they are the New Holland T6020 and the Class 908, and he's just pulling in there to talk to one of the boys here at the farm, just to see, just to talk to him about the land and everything, and how everything's going to work for silage season. The John Deere 7430 will be heading out soon in the next half an hour to collect the bales from the Mikhail Fusion. and the Nugent double bale lifters on the back of the 7430 as well, so that's a good combination, the front loader and the double bale lifter. T7 210 is parked in the shed, the New Holland, as it's not needed today. All the machines are all being used and they don't need the extra tractor. So the New Holland F4, that's sitting in the shed up until the middle of May, where they have a few contracting jobs around then, but until then won't be out of the shed. And that's about it there around Michael and James Contractors Yard. You'll see them shortly in a minute where they're on the road and obviously at the AD plant. And here's just an old horse box going down the road for a bit of show jumping.
Kicking it off over here on the AD plant, we have the John Deere 7610 coming over to collect the bale trailer. He's one of the workers is going to be following the New Holland Black Power with the McHale Fusion to pick up the bales. And over here, there's a bit of an accident. We have one of the local farmers that borrowed a slurry tanker off David and Nigel Contractors. The power steering has went on their New Holland, and they're after going into the wall and the tanker flipped. Tanker is full, but there's no spillage yet, but it just happened, and one of the local contractors here is after pulling out and he's after seeing it, so he's going to jump out, go over, give him a hand, and hopefully everything's okay. Moving into the town, not much going on, but we have a Fendt 818 with a class combination baler. He's going off to do a few silage bales as well. Moving on to the dairy farm. Oh, we've the dairy cows just in the front field here. They're all very happy. There's a long grass here, so they're getting on well. We have Robert here in the class, and he is going down to get a bit of gravel to show on the silage tracks. Well, the tracks between all the fields. He wants to level all the tracks out for silage season, and he's about to bomb it down the road. We've news on looking at new tractors for him. He has arranged with a seller to have a look at a John Deere 6930, and we'll be looking at that next week. Everything else is more or less parked up. We've the 8560 Red Rock. All the silage equipment in there is parked up in the John Deere teleporter. We have Ian in here, or Ryan, and he is just putting a new exhaust on the David Brown 880. So he was meant to do it a while ago, but he remembered to do it today, as it's a bit of a rainy day. Not much. Well, it's not a rainy day, but there's just not much to do in the yard here at the minute for them. It's just when he comes back with the gravel, it'll be all a go. 8210 is parked up, which is rare to see. And moving on. 8870, sorry, is coming down the road here. David and Nigel Contractors with a new hay turner. They're after getting a new hay turner for the new season. We've a little calf here at the gate after getting his head stuck in between the bars, and the rest of the calves are getting Agri Co. We have a local farmer here. He's a bit of a hobby farmer. He has a Mint Ford 6600 and he has a double axle low loader. He's coming in to get one bag of fertilizer for his small farm. Not a speck of rust on that 6.6 lad. We have the Volvo topping up the hardcore, and the New Holland is just pushing in the gravel. They're looking well there. And coming down here, we've the JCB. After finishing up with the council, after filling in a few dikes, he's coming down, just parking her up. Doosan and the Doosan are parked up. The two workers are gone in for the tea, and they'll be back out. That's it for around this part of the farm and the rest of the farm.
So thanks everybody so much for watching. It's been a brilliant episode with the silage starting to kick off slowly but surely. and can't wait to see all the rest of the summer activities coming into summertime. And also, hopefully everything gets sorted with the crash here on the road. Will the police show up? And yeah, hopefully the driver's okay, but it doesn't seem anything too serious except for the wall being broken and the tanker on its side. And also, it's going to be quite exciting to see the Robert looking at the John Deere 6930 next episode. I believe it's the Mint tractor now, very low hours over in Wales, so it is. So it's going to get the boat over from Rosslare over to Fishguard in Wales, and he's going to have a look at that tractor. So hopefully it could be one he's going to take home, and after that, if he's not happy, he's going to go look at the Fendt 818. So that's going to be an exciting episode, next episode.
Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.